Little update. I'm actually waiting. I'm actually waiting now. How we all doing out there? How we doing today? Guys, hope you're surviving after the holidays. As you know, my holidays were kind of rough there for a while. What am I doing today? Well, let's see. I went to the vein specialist. And you're like, what's the vein specialist? Well, it's the vein that I had that blood clot in. And so, I come in there because his next step is to treat that leg. And of course, he didn't know that I was in the hospital. So, yeah, so he didn't know anything about that. So I had to bring him up to date on that. And so it means you go like, so you're on blood thinner. Yeah. Twice a day, yeah. And so that's wow. So I had to bring him up to date on that. So lovely. And so yeah. And so I took some more pictures in there or whatever. Man, I so want to take and you want to know what I'm doing here is trying to do two things at once. And I do that very well. So what we got going on is I'm waiting for the chiropractor to be there. And I don't know if he has banker hours, but he has banker hours. So I asked him to subscribe to my channel, and he said it is. A couple different times he said he did it, and so he may never watch this video, and so yeah, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. Let me get back to what I was talking about while I'm doing. I have a big bag of change to spin my car. I we go there and we get change, and then I despise the people that get in front of them and they dig through their change and they give change out until I find out how much change that I accumulate over a given period of time, which is quite a lot. It's quite a lot of change I get over a period of time. And see how quick I just go off on a different thing. So you want to know the spiel on that, and so I told him on that, and my wife was interested in hearing what it was going on. I think that's just a wife's thing to be not nosy, but be caring. And so I tried to get her to talk to the guy, and she didn't do it. And I mean, it's just one more thing she has to be involved in, one more thing she has to do on her plate, and it's pretty busy. I see it, but anyways. So he wants to start treatment. He said I did the 90 days now, and he wants to start the treatment, and so that'll go down. It's on my phone, so that'll go down pretty soon. I think it starts next month. It looks like 4 different days of 4, 1 week, and then the next week, and then the next week, and he wants to take me out the blood thinner, and which is okay. But when they start talking about taking you off a blood thinner, that's keeping you from getting getting clots. You know what I'm saying? They say, well, you didn't have. I don't remember you ever saying anything about you had clots. And I said, well, I don't talk about it. A lot of stuff that goes on with me. But again, I mean, it's your YouTube channel. You can do whatever you want on the channel, and some people watch, some people don't. And so I noticed that was very interesting, though, that with the 100 subscribers, and I don't push the channel to get a bunch of, I'd like to be just like everybody else, recognized. You know what I'm saying? But again, actually my son said to me, he said, Dad, have you ever been somewhere? See, I'm in a little town, a little town that I don't think I'd ever get recognized, which is good, because I don't know what to do. I don't even know what I'd do if somebody said, hey, I watch YouTube videos and I seen you, and I'd have to do like the other guys would say, the other people would say, well, thanks for watching, I appreciate it, appreciate the support, and thank you very much and all that. But I don't know what else to do besides that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And that's what they do. That's what they do, is that same thing. So I would assume I would do the same thing. But he asked me if somebody watched my, has anybody ever approached me and said, hey, I watch your channel, I like it, thanks for, taking out of your life to do a channel and invest in, what time you do invest in it. And I mean, I don't put it this way, my wife says I invest too much time in this, and definitely I definitely have way too many cameras for such a small channel. Going back to one of the videos I did, just interesting to see what people find interesting is I got, like, if I have 800 subscribers, I had 800 people watch the video. I'm like, holy, see, you guys do care out there. You do. You are a friendly bunch. You do. You do like me for some reason or other. As weird as I can be. Yeah. But most guys that I've noticed, will talk to a camera, talk to their phone, and do videos. We are a weird bunch. We're not cut from the same cloth as everybody else. And so, yeah. So getting back to what I'm trying to say here, when I get really erupted. So I'm just going to start this treatment, and it's going to go 4 weeks, and it's going to try to take me off the blood thinner in the meantime. And yeah, so appreciate you guys, your comments and your prayers. Obviously somebody was praying for me, because I don't know, I've said it before, this is the first time I've been in the hospital, and it was pretty quiet in there, and I had the COVID then, which I don't know, I couldn't breathe, and pretty much they forget all about you in there. So yeah, so I am waiting for the chiropractor right now, and I'm rolling change up at 9 minutes, a 9-minute video while I'm waiting for the chiropractor to show up. And I'm not at the chiropractor thing, I'm right beside the bank. So I'm right beside the bank, roll my change because I need to get rid of it. It's just piling up, and I can't even spend it. And when you can't spend it, I mean, you could take it to the gas station. The gas stations will take it, the change. But some of those people in the gas station, they don't want to bother with it unless they're out of change. If they're out of change, then they want to bother with it. If you know what I mean. How weird we are. Weird people we are. If we're out of something, then all of a sudden we want something. But if we're not out of it, then we don't want it. I mean, other than food, I mean, you know, we all love food. And I just had a Whopper from Burger King, and it's been the first one in a while. It's been the first one in a while. I'll tell you that. I've had chicken nuggets from Burger King. But to try to switch your intake of kind of junk, I mean, I haven't had donuts in a while though. Seriously, I have not had donuts in a while. They call out to me, especially when I go into the like my wife's been getting me those Jimmy Dean things, which, you know, it's got some protein in it. It's got fat, but it's got the protein in it. And she's been getting me those, and wow, them are good. Oh, holy moly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I hope you guys are doing good out there. I appreciate the support. You know, appreciate you know, watching my videos. I know they're not very excited, like I've said almost every time I do a video, and it has anything to do with like a talk video. I know they're not very exciting, and I don't know how. I'm not very good at writing the right stuff on the description and the title or whatever to the effect. And it's supposed to be very important to do that. And my son was yelling at me about it. And frankly, you know, just saying, my son, well, why don't you subscribe to this guy? Why don't you subscribe to that guy? And I said to him, I said, because granted he might have some great content, but the problem is that my video stuff is not like his video stuff. Mine just kind of, like my wife said to me a couple of times, she says, your videos are about whatever I need done at the given time. And why not make a video, because you could help somebody else out there that also needs something done, and you can help them out at the same time. So my videos are about whatever my wife wants done at a given time. And you're like, well, they're not. Well, yes and no. Yes, they are, and no, they're not. So, I mean, the washing machine ones, it's about my wife getting a new washing machine. I put it in, and then some of the stuff that they show that you know, and sometimes I watch somebody else's video to see what do they do, and they skip right over that because they want a good quality video in a certain period of time for those that want to watch it. And consider this is not my first, you know, this is not the thing that pays my bills. I really don't care about how many views it gets. I mean, you know, within reason. I mean, I can settle for my 10 views, my 10 to 12 views I get on a given channel. Most of my videos, I get 10, 12 views. 10, 12. That's all you give me. I guess that's all. That's all I deserve is 12 views on a given video. It's all right. So I don't have a whole lot of time into the videos. Other than I do it. I film it when I do it and try to piece it together as best I can. And try not to cut out anything that might be important for somebody watching. But to do that, sometimes it's a butchery video, like the last one there with the threaded thing, the bolts and such, because laying on the ground in the camera view, it is very hard to get that. And most people I'm telling you, most people that watch these videos don't have a hoist in their backyard to do it. And at least, and I watched South Main Auto Guy, and everybody, 20,000 people watch it. Who has a hoist in their backyard so you can do the same video as that? And you're thinking, hey, well, maybe they just watch it for the... Maybe they just watch it for the entertainment. Exactly what it is. That's the only reason why most people watch South Main Auto. Isn't because they're going to work on any of their vehicles. They don't have that vehicle. It's for the entertainment and the comment. It's the only reason somebody watches his videos. It's because of the entertainment. Or my other thing was to see his hot wife. Wait till the camera gets in real close up. Yeah. No. Not really. But anyways, my thoughts on the whole deal. Alright, so I gotta turn some of this change in. I'm at 17 minutes of babbling on. So that's the story with the vein thing. And I wish that if I post this video up right now, hopefully you understand what it's about. It's about getting the treatment starting next month. And he wants to phase me off the blood thinner, and I pretty much told him, I said, as long as the insurance company is going to pay for the blood treatment, the thinner, I might as well stay on it, because I don't want to have a stroke. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have a stroke. So peace out, guys. I wish I get 10, 12 videos, people to watch the video here, but you know, it is what it is. And like I said, while I'm doing something else, I'm just doing something else. Be safe. We're supposed to have like 5 or 6 inches of snow, and we're at noon and we got nothing. There's a few flakes in the ground. The grass is growing. The grass is confused. It's kind of, you can see some green flakes like it wants to grow again. Let her grow. Grass to grow in January in Michigan is a good thing.